Hello, this is Elizabeth Perez with GC Green, and today is round two of the Texas A&M EBV Boot Camp for Veterans program. Loved it, great, and even loved it more because it was just a sweet treat to get this beautiful, look at that, isn't it nice? Has our logo on there from GC Green logo. Gina from Dandy Candy, she's in our class, and she had all of our all 23 of us entrepreneurs, our logo on a nice piece of chocolate. I don't even want to eat it. It's so nice. Look how nice that is. And she's based here in Texas. And then another treat, just right after that, from GI Jewelry. She passed this out earlier in the day. Isn't this nice? My Iraqi Freedom, one of my 13, I should say, Iraqi Freedom medals. I've got about 13, what do they call it, the chest candy? Maybe 15. But isn't it nice? As a female veteran, it's nice to not wear hats. I have an odd-shaped head, so these are much nicer to show off, and people, it's really unique, and there's a lot of creativity going on in the classroom. So we went in from getting all those fancy gifts and sweet gifts and fancy gifts onto even more gifts and gift and knowledge, and that's with Dr. Bush, and he helped us out with our creating or helping us or giving us ideas in building a marketing strategy. And I thought that was there was a lot of information there, information that I had questioned and kind of had some solid answers earlier today, and that really helped us out and also helped us in our segue into business development, marketing, and sales with Dr. Lindsberg. And he had just a great amount, enormous amount of information, and very passionate man in what he does. He absolutely loves what he does, and it spills over tons of energy, and Texas A&M is so fortunate to have an instructor like that that's so passionate about it. And I was really just interested in what he had to say, and a lot of great insight into really how to close a sale. And as an entrepreneur, you need to know how to close a sale and not be afraid to close a sale. So that's really, really important as an entrepreneur. And Dr. Quick came in shortly after that, quickly, bad joke, came in and talked about what the do's and don'ts are in business. And he has a company called KISS, and third time's a charm. That's his third time, and he is doing great. Over a decade of tremendous growth and doing really well, and he's an instructor at Texas A&M as well. So thank you, Dr. Kiss, for giving us that insight. And shortly afterwards, we had some marketing there. Mrs. Ray was out there. I believe it's Ad Pro, and she was able to help us out with branding and giving us some creative ideas on what to do, and as a new business, how to get our name out there, because that's really important. And then shortly afterwards, we had Entrepreneurs with Disabilities lecture on how to really market ourselves as a disabled veteran-owned business, and small business for that matter. So there was a lot of information there as well. And at the end of the day, what a treat to have Jack Plunkett to talk about his new book. He's author of The Next Boom, and we were all ears, if you will, to hear about what the next boom is from now into 2025. So some really great marketing knowledge we learned today, business development, sales, with the do's and don'ts of business, and then to learn how to brand ourselves, and then on to what the next big boom is. And there's a lot going on. So what can I say? Beautiful day, getting up at 0 dark 30, and here, as you can see, and it feels like a lot we absorbed, but it went by pretty quickly. So we're having tons of fun, and thank you, Texas A&M, for everything you're doing and the outreach for veterans and disabled vets. Thank you very much, and on to round 3. I need to get to bed.